Oh. That is loud. Was that loud or was that just me?
No, it was loud.
Okay, I'm not crazy.
It was so loud that I have to go to the bathroom. Not.
Hello, everybody on YouTube. This is Nikki Wonderlick, and I have two wonderful guests here with me today. Haley from Talented HB
Hello.
and
Good evening.
Thomas
Good evening.
from Doing Everything Blind.
Wow, that was loud.
Today, we are going to be talking about whether we've been to college, are going to college, or plan to go to college, and our likes and dislikes about college.
Oh my gosh.
So, Thomas, have you ever been to college?
No, I have not.
Haley?
I'm actually in college right now. I'm in my second year of community college studying early childhood education.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Thomas, do you plan to go to college?
No, I do not.
Okay. Well, I have gone to two different colleges. I was studying early childhood education as well,
Oh wow.
but I had to stop the first time because someone broke into my dorm room, was flickering the lights off and on really fast like this, except for faster. I can't do it as fast as they were because that's a twisty light, and it was a light switch. Anyways, it freaked me out really bad. I didn't sleep for 3 days, and I started getting migraines really bad. I'd get them anywhere from 2 to 3 times a week, and that lasts anywhere from a day to 3 days at a time.
Oh.
Yeah. Needless to say, I did not do so well in my classes.
Oh well. That's a bummer.
After that, yeah. So I was at that first college for a year before I had to stop because the migraines were just getting to be too much.
Right.
And then I didn't go back to college for quite a few years. And then I went back to college. And I did like another year, and then I had to stop because my sister needed help with the kids and stuff. So basically, life got in the way again. So yeah, and then I just haven't gone back to college. But My second time, I really enjoyed going to college. And I was doing
Nice.
pretty well before I ended up having to stop.
Okay. I was wondering why Nikki was laughing, but then I noticed there was a button at the bottom that says new comments button, so I clicked on it, and then it was Blind Toes saying he was waiting to get his toes high.
Yes.
Hey, Blind Toes.
Hey, Blind Toes.
I was wondering what she was laughing at. I was like, what? I'm like, oh, that's why.
Yeah, I was gonna let you guys know that once I was done saying my little piece.
You were gonna let us know what?
That Blind Toes said waving my toes high.
Oh. Oh, Blind Toes.
So, I can't really talk to Thomas about his likes and dislikes about college.
Cause he didn't go.
Right. But I will ask you, what are your likes and dislikes about college?
Oh boy. Well, I have quite a few. What I like is that I like the degree that I'm going for because I love little kids and I'm happy that they had early childhood education as an option. What I don't like is mainly what's going on right now from this semester, which is doing everything online, because in my opinion, some classes they're just not meant to be online. I mean, there's a lot of classes that I have that, hey, they would work fine online, but then there's some where they would just be better off in person. So,
Okay.
that's part of my likes and dislikes. Thank you? I was reading a comment that has nothing to do with what we were just talking about, so I'm like, oh, well, thanks.
Right. I read the comment too.
Well, thank you, Blind Toes, for listening to that. I'm glad you enjoyed that.
What did it say?
Blind Toes says, Haley, your cover of Like I'm Gonna Lose You, I still watch. Yeah. And I said, even though that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, thank you anyway.
Okay.
And then he says, your guys' audio sounds good.
Then he
Thank
said
you.
what?
Our audio sounds good. Well, thanks.
Good.
I'm using headphones with my computer, so I would hope it would sound okay. Couple times I'm on the phone because either A, I'm too lazy to get my computer out, or when Thomas does live streams, he sends it by text messages because he doesn't know how to send it by email. So that's the reason why I'm on my phone at the times. Sometimes. Let's see. Another thing I like about my school specifically is that in my disability service office, I communicate with the accessibility specialist person and the accommodation specialist, where we get my accommodations in order for the professors to be aware of what they are, and that with the accessibility specialist, she's able to get the attachments from my classes through Blackboard, which is the online portal, from PDFs to Microsoft Word, because I can't really access PDFs with my screen reader, which kind of sucks. So, They had
Right.
they had to transcribe the attachment from PDFs to Microsoft Word.
Mhm.
So that's very helpful. And when we're on campus, I would request some extra testing time. So whenever that would be established, I would do testing like in the disability service office and like in the little testing area.
Mhm.
But since everything's online, um, let's see with my English class, there's no testing. It's just writing and reading comprehension stuff. With the sociology class, I don't know if we're gonna have any testing. I have no idea, but we'll see how that one goes. And with the other classes, we do have some. So, well, actually, yeah, we do. So we'll see how that turns out. Let's see. And Blind Toast says he never went to college.
Yep.
Yeah, like people said before, college is not for everybody. And actually,
Right.
before I even went to this college I'm in now, I went to a program called College Access, which took place at the Perkins School for the Blind in Massachusetts back in 2018 after I graduated high school. And that program was meant to help high schoolers or people that went to college before and it didn't work out get prepared for college or to go to work. And I was there for the first year of the program, and I'm glad I went there because I improved my tech skills, some academic skills up my sleeves. So, and that's put in pretty good use so far because it's my second year of being in college. Because my first year I had A's and B's from both semesters, so I was really happy about that.
That's great.
Yeah, so I was happy about that. I'm just actually curious of when how in the world I'm going to do math because I got to take one type of math for my degree, and of course I got to do it for the computer anyway. I just got to figure out how in the world I'm going to do it with a screen reader. So that's going to be fun.
Sounds like a blast. Not.
Nuts. No. Back in high school, I loved math, and I still do, but just with a screen reader, gosh, oh, I can't wait.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Math online, probably not, no, but the rest of it does. Um, and of course, I would give a few suggestions for people who are thinking about going to college, whether if you're blind, visually impaired, or if you're even sighted. Again, college is not meant for everybody, so don't go to college just because, oh, people want you to. If you just want to go straight to work, you can do that too. That's not an issue.
Right.
But the job I want to do, I gotta get a college degree. I gotta get a degree first. So that's the main reason why I'm going, because I want to teach little kids. So.
Now, do you want to be like a teacher or a teacher's aide, or what do you want to do?
Well, either a few things. I either want to be a preschool teacher, or like a daycare teacher, or like the teachers like in the little toddler centers, or like a daycare provider. So something on those lines.
Okay. He says, well, the only job I have now is being a house dad. Blind Toast says that.
It says house dead. I think he meant to say house dad, but
Yeah.
I was like, being a house dad, how does that work? I think he meant to say house dad. Well, sounds like at least from what I've heard, being a parent a full-time parent is a hard job anyway, so
Right?
I'm pretty sure you're doing pretty good, Blind Toes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. another thing that is kind of annoying with college in my case from last year was financial aid, because of course they look at your depends on how old you are. For me, they look at my mom's tax I guess tax forms or whatever they are from like 2018 or 2017. The first year I went, they wanted the ones from 2017, and then they wanted the ones from 2018. But of course, they look at those, and then they determine if they think your guardian makes too much money. Where they don't need our money, so that was kind of annoying. So the first 2 semesters I paid for myself, so that was kind of hard. But when I applied for financial aid for this semester, we get an email, and I was like, I actually get financial aid for once? Yes! And it wasn't just for the fall semester, it was for the whole entire year. So I was really pleased. So I don't have to pay for anything. So I thought that was nice.
Well, do you have anything else you want to add about college?
I would mention also for another tip that reaching out to your professors about your accommodation plan, if you have one, is important, so they know that it would be important for you to reach out to your professors about your accommodation plans, because so they would be aware that, oh, yes, I want to let the student know that I received their accommodation plan, that they understand what your accommodations mean and how they will affect for the class. And of course, don't be nervous when you go to college if you're blind or visually impaired, because honestly, who cares if you're the only person that's blind or visually impaired there? I mean, I don't care. I mean, I honestly don't. I mean, just by my luck, I actually, during my spring semester, I got a English Composition 1 professor who was blind like me, and also used JAWS like me. So I thought that was cool. And there was another student there, I don't think she's there now, but I met her in the spring, where she was blind like me too, except for she was a few years older than me. But the accommodation specialist, she introduced us through a meeting, and we got together one time outside of school. Blind Toes asked, so how are the accommodations, accessibility in college? Okay, well, for me, in my case, when a assignment or a file is not accessible to me, like, for example, stupid PDFs, I would ask the accessibility specialist to see if she can convert them into Microsoft Word so I can read them. Because I'm pretty sure if I even used NVDA, it would not read PDFs. I don't know, but I didn't want to try. But yeah, so as long as you ask, as long as you advocate for yourself and just ask, like, can you try to switch this over from PDF to Word, or can you make this accessible for me to read, then that's what they'll do. It might take time, but that's why you have to let them know ahead of time, saying, okay, in the past I tried to navigate documents as PDFs with a screen reader, but it didn't really work, so Microsoft Word would be better. So the answer to your question, Blind Toes, is that my accessibility department at in my school, I think they're great, because every time when I would email the person saying, could they, make something accessible for me into Word format, or with the accommodations to make sure I get like extra time for testing or whatever. They've been great, and usually they would get back to me via email and in a reasonable time period. So again, it depends on which school you go to. It might be totally different for me when I go to a university in the next couple of years, but right now it seems to be working fine.
Well, if you two want do you guys want to talk about your days? Since I forgot to ask that.
Oh man. Thomas.
Thomas.
My day was uneventful.
Okay.
Just hung out. I actually spent a lot of time outside today because it was beautiful here in Connecticut. Today it was sunny and I have 69. For dinner, I had Carolina Reaper cheese balls. No, I'm just kidding. No. For dinner, I had pork chops, onion rings, and what was the other thing? Corn cob, and a tomato salad with garlic bread. And for dessert, I had an ice cream cone. So yeah.
Hello, DJ Bindope. DJ Bindope is in the chat.
Hi, DJ Yubandup.
Hey there, DJ.
They-
Been dope.
They just said yo. That's nice, Thomas. Of course, my day was good too. I didn't do that much. Of course, I was playing a computer game with a couple people from this morning. And then of course I had popcorn chicken and french fries and pizza rolls and french fries for dinner because Bella didn't want the rest of her food, so that's what I had. And and then I had what the heck was it? I think it was pizza rolls or french fries for lunch today too. But anyhow, tomorrow I'm planning to have a meeting with the accommodation specialist for my school to check and see how classes were for the first week, which will be like at 11 a.m. So just for a heads up. Oh, DJ Bendo, and sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Did you ever go to college, and if so, how was the experience for you? Because that's mainly what we're talking about.
I apologize. I can't relate to this topic.
You're fine, dude. What did Blantos ask? What do you like to use more? Teams or Zoom? I don't know what Teams are, but my options for my school is that I have the app Zoom and the app Google Meets on my phone. So most likely so far I've been using Google Meets for virtual meetings with the accommodation specialist and the accessibility worker ever since we've been doing meetings from home. I don't know what the Teams option are, but I do have Zoom on my phone too. Blanchos had McDonald's. Nice. Very nice. But yes, Blanchos, I use Google Meets, and I also use Zoom too. Most likely Google Meets, because every time when someone sets up a meeting, that's what we use. Okay.
Oh.
That voiceover is so loud.
Yep.
What voiceover?
Yours. I can hear
I'm
Alex.
sorry.
I can hear like Alex like crackling in the background. Let's see. Okay. Um, D- I'm just reading this out loud because I want to. DJ Bindup says, I just graduated community college. Now I'm at the university. The college experience is okay, but some colleges do not provide Braille. That is true. But nowadays, I don't really use Braille anymore because I have my screen reader on my computer. But if I do need Braille, then I'm pretty sure the accessibility person at my school can get it. And then DJ Bindup says I would be down to go live on a channel to talk about my college experience.
Okay.
Well, hey, if Nikki wants, maybe sometime she can have you on her channel, and you could reach out to her.
Yeah, I'd be willing to do that.
Yeah. Oh, and also on DJ Bindup, if you would like, on Saturdays I do a segment where I have someone come on my channel and I interview them about their YouTube experience and try to promote them on my channel for that. So if you want to do that, you can. I just need to get an email from you in order to invite you to the studio. But just, you can reach out to me by letting me know on the comments of one of my videos if you want to be part of that too. Let's see. What else can I say? Oh yeah. So usually with community college, you would graduate in a 2-year time period. That's the normal time. But if you need to be there for like a 3-year time period to like get all your classes in, that's fine too. Because not every person starts off with 4 classes each semester. I know I didn't. I did 2 the first semester, 3 the second, and this is my 3rd semester, and now I'm doing 4. So that's the main reason why I would end up graduating, not next year, but like in 2 years. Because this is my 2nd year, so depends on when that happens. Let's see. Oh, also, another thing that I think is cool with, at least with my school, a lot of the people on my campus are very nice. Like, don't be shy to talk to your classmates or your peers from your college community, because they're very nice. There might be some people that are jerks, but I haven't run into those people yet. Like, whenever I would ask someone, like, can they assist me to Building 18, which is where the Disability Service Office is, because, honestly, I still don't know where that building is. I still don't. So, whenever I would try to go over there, I would just hear someone, and I would just ask, and they would take me there. Or, I would just use Ira. I would just say to the Ira agent that I'm trying to find Building 18, blah, blah, blah. And that's what they would do. What do you think about... Okay. What do I think about Canvas Student? Well, for one, thank goodness my school does not use Canvas. We use Blackboard. I did use Canvas Student back in high school. I hated it. I think it's garbage. That's my opinion, of course, but I think it's garbage. But I was so relieved to find out when I got into Springfield Tech Community College, they mentioned that they use Blackboard. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. And Blackboard's a lot easier to use. DJ Bindup, it took me 4 years to graduate from community college. Yeah, again, it depends on how many classes you take from each semester. It depends. Yeah, exactly. DJ Bindup also says it doesn't matter how long it takes you to graduate. The most important thing is as long as you do graduate. Yes, that is totally true. Again, I expect to graduate like in a 3-year time period because I want to be able to get a bachelor's degree too. So we'll see how where that falls into place. I'm keeping an ear on the chat just in case people ask anything else. Let's see.
Well, I didn't really do that much today. I pretty much just slept most of the day.
Typical Nikki. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Nikki. Hey, Nikki.
Yeah?
I'm curious. When you were in college before it didn't work out for you, what did you like about when you went to college before you realized it didn't work out for you? What did you like?
Well, I liked the classes I was taking. It was very interesting.
Yeah.
And I'd like to go back to college.
It's never too late, Nikki. It never is,
I know.
actually, from what I've heard, I think in one of my classes last semester, someone was like in their 30s and they were in my class, so it's not too late. Let's see. People in college are really nice, sometimes even offer to help you, and it's cool. Yeah, DJ Bend Up, it really is. I mean, of course, again, some people, if you're blind or visually impaired and you're trying to figure out the campus yourself and you don't want to bother people, you're like, oh, I don't want to bother, or you just are too nervous to ask someone. Just consider of accepting the help that someone asks to offer you. Like if someone says, "Oh, like, do you need help getting somewhere?" and you honestly do, just say, "Yes, please, I do," because I know I wouldn't say no, thanks, I'm good, or I can figure it out. Because as soon as I say that, I'm like, why didn't I say yes? Because I know I can't figure out where the heck I'm going. So again, just take the opportunity to accept the help if someone else asks you if you need some help. Oh, DJ Bendo, if you don't mind me asking, what what are you studying for? Because you said you graduated from community college and a university now. Do you mind sharing what you're studying for? Because I'm curious. Is Thomas still there?
Yeah.
Yep.
You're quiet as a mouse.
Well, I mean, I don't. I apologize. I don't have much to say on this topic.
I mean, is there some things that you're wondering about? I mean, you may not have much to say, but I mean, you could ask stuff. If anything. What else can I say? Okay. No, I'm trying to think of something else to say because.
Oh, hey,
Yes.
Nikki.
Yes.
Before we end it, did you want to tell everybody the plan for the week? Or no?
Sure.
All right.
Hang on, Nikki. Before you say that, real quick. I literally was planning to say something else, but I forgot what that was. But I will say this. Again, follow your dreams. If there's something you want to do and it requires school, just stay strong. You'll get through it. Cause, again, my journey through college wasn't easy because I would have some miscommunication with a professor, or I would have to wait for some things to be available to me and accessibility wise. But it's possible. I'm doing pretty well for myself, and I'm pretty sure you would too.
Definitely.
So, again, also, I'm pretty sure Nikki wouldn't mind this. If you guys have any questions after the stream is over, you guys can comment it on the stream after it's over, and then if I see it, or if Nikki sees it, or if Thomas sees it, I guess, and we have an answer for you, we can respond. So,
Yes, if you have any questions for Haley and I about college, please feel free to comment them down below. And after the stream is over, and if it's for Haley, I will let her know that there's a question for her, and ask her to respond.
oh, new comments. Hang on.
Okay.
Blind toes. Drawing blank on questions. Yeah, that's fair to say. Okay, go on.
Tomorrow, keyboarding on Thomas's channel, shooting the breeze on my channel. Tuesday, keyboarding on my channel, shooting the breeze on Thomas's channel. Wednesday, keyboarding on Thomas's channel, shooting the breeze on my channel. Thursday, keyboarding on my channel, shooting the breeze on Thomas's channel. Friday, Mad Libs on my channel, keyboarding on Thomas's channel. Saturday, Mad Libs on Thomas's channel, keyboarding on my channel. Sunday, shooting the breeze on my channel, and keyboarding on Thomas's channel.
And again, a reminder that on my channel on Saturdays at 4 p.m., most of them, except for one exception, will be the YouTube interviews, which again, Thomas and Nikki will be on the same stream. It will be on this Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 Central. And next Sunday and beyond, at 4 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central, we will start general topics again. So please stay tuned for those. And again, I'll post a song cover or a song that I write, like one or two of those videos on Fridays and probably one on Saturdays and one on Sunday if I have time. So there you go. So stay tuned.
Thomas, do you have anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
Well, love all of you, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. Y'all have a good night.
Haley, do you have anything else you want to say?
I hope you guys found this stream helpful and informative. I would hope. And again, please subscribe to Thomas's channel, Doing Everything Blind, my channel, Talented HV, and Nikki's, which is Nikki Wonderlick. And of course, please share all of our channels. We would greatly appreciate that.
Yes.
And please turn on all notifications so you won't miss a single upload. And again, with my channel, if you have a song request, a song idea for me to write about, or a topic for us to talk about, or if you think I should do voice acting on my channel, or if you want to be on my channel to promote your channel, please put it in the comment section of one of my videos.
Alright.
And on my channel, if you want to be on my channel to promote your channel, or if you have a topic you think we should talk about, please leave it in the comments of one of my videos. Thank you.
And if you want to be
Yes.
on my channel, whether you want to tell your story if you have one, or if you just want to shoot the breeze with me, or if you have a topic that you want to talk about, you can get in touch with me a couple ways. The first way is you can get in touch with me by emailing me at thomas.acotella@icloud.com, or you can find me on Messenger, Thomas Acotella. That's ThomasAcotella.
Take care. God
Take
bless.
care,
Stay
guys.
safe, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Bye.
Yeah.